Hello, friends. Welcome back to The Drip. This is Jake,
This is Brady.
and we are here for our wrap-up on the ONYX Advent Calendar Coffee Series.
Advent recap. Couple days in the rear, but here we are.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you all had a great Christmas. That's what we've been doing, spending time with family and just wrapping up all the Christmas festivities. So excuse us for being a few days late, but hopefully you're still tuning in. And Brady, without further ado, let's just dive in, and we're going to give a quick rundown. We're on day 15. We've put out 2 videos already, so if you're behind, go find those. But day 15 through day 24 is what we're wrapping up today. Brady, take it in. Day 15, what do you think?
Ethiopia, Malesa, Efta, Site.
Yeah, half of our time today will be spent on trying to pronounce these names. So,
I thought this one. I thought this one was okay. I ranked it like 7.2. That's where I was at with that one.
Brady, right there.
Look at that, 7.2.
Yeah, same. Didn't knock me off my socks, but it was good.
I thought it was really subtle, but it was really sweet. So
yeah. For me, I wrote down the word honey. The honey taste came through. It wasn't like sugar honey, but it was. Yeah, there we go. The ground smelled like it too. So
yeah, that's exactly what I wrote. Definite honey smell on the bloom.
yeah,
And then it had like this. You ever made like a berry compote?
can't say
Like
I have.
so you just take like
Is that like a dump cake?
No,
Okay.
we're talking like you could put it in oatmeal or stuff. It's kind of like a sauce, but you could use strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever. You just basically heat them until they turn into a liquid. But I felt like it had kind of a stewed strawberry note to it.
Okay.
That was pretty good. I thought that was a decent one
Yeah.
for day 15.
Yep. Cool. Moving on, day 16. Day 16, we had the Panama Hacienda Barbara Katui Natural. I may have just butchered the last name for Barbara, but anyway. Yeah, day 16. This one was the blackberry compote note. And
Yeah.
I actually gave this one, it's blackberry compote, dark chocolate, raisin, and spice. I really like the spice flavor and the chocolate combining. I gave it a 7.4.
See, we were close. I was 7.5. I like this one too.
Yeah.
I put the same thing. A nice little berry note, but not overwhelming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was good.
that's another one that I thought anybody could drink that. That's pretty good.
Call
Pretty
it the
sweet.
gateway coffee. Yeah.
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 Yep.
Cool. Day 17 was the Kenya Kamunyaka AA. I don't know if that's a word or what that is. AA.
Yeah. So the AA, Kenya has kind of a weird ranking system for their beans from the different plants. So they have like AA, AB, A, B, and then there's a PB. So it's the size of the bean is actually what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this was AA.
I liked this coffee.
Yeah.
I like Kenyan coffees. They tend to be kind of citrusy, almost like I don't know. They tend to have like that wintry spice kind of smell to them, orangey. You're getting the orange notes, citrus notes.
Yeah.
I put that on this. I said it was the classic Kenyan coffee. I was at 8-1 on this one. I really liked this coffee.
Yeah, for me, these 3 days have gone up. I was a 7-8, so I was there. It tasted like other Kenyan coffees that I've had, and I would agree with that.
What did your flavor wheel look like on that one?
I didn't fill it out that day. Yeah, some of these
Mine.
I was on the
There's
run.
what mine kind of looked like. But
Okay.
yeah, that was a good Kenyan coffee.
Yeah. All right. Day 18, Ethiopia Bombay Natural. natural. Man, this one, I'll be honest, my comments were not a lot there. It's fine, and I gave it a 6.9.
I put not super intense.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
7.2, so we
Yeah.
both fell back down to grace on that one.
Didn't hate it, but there just wasn't much. So not much
Yeah,
to write home about. So in the other words, we're gonna move on to day 19. Columbia John Diaz Pink Bourbon.
pink
Um,
Bourbon, Bourbon,
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
So
It's a type. That's the type of coffee tree.
I thought he was just trying to entice people with bourbon, but
This
um,
is not a bourbon infused coffee. That's the type of the variety.
yeah, this one for me was sweet. I could taste the berry, and I'm back up at a 7.9 on it.
See, I wasn't that high on this one. I don't know why. Um, this one again, it smelled awesome to me when I ground it up, but it was just kind of I was
Yeah.
7.1 on that one.
Huh, okay. Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a lot there. This was my flavor wheel that I filled out that day. So there wasn't a lot there, but for some reason I liked it.
Yeah.
I think the sweet with the kind of the mid berry combination worked for me. But cool. All right, day 20. What you got for day 20?
Honduras Sagastami family or farm? What did it say? Family? Anyway.
And right down the last
Um,
row.
this is a natural. It was a natural. I put a really nice, really sweet, really smooth. I could drink that all day. Um, I was 7.6 on that coffee.
I was 7.7. I didn't write any comments this day, but I did do the flavor wheel while I drank it. Look at my flavor wheel.
I was right in the middle. See, I
Sweet
was a little
chocolate.
man. I don't know what I had going on that day, but I was kind of all over the map on the flavor wheel. Um,
Let
I'll
the
show
kid
it to
figure
you.
it out.
Hold on, I forgot to connect the little dots, so that's what it looks like for that day.
Okay. So
I mean, it is still kind of right there in the middle, but
yeah.
anyway.
All right. All right. Here's where we're gonna spend the next 5 minutes. Day 21. I'm gonna read the name. And then we're gonna talk about it. It is Columbia Hyro Aurelia Lychee. Lychee, lime rind, pineapple, rose. Um, here's how it started. I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. I fell a couple days behind on this because I went on a hunting trip and then I had some things going on. So I fell a little bit behind. So I kind of had to do a few to catch up. But the 21st was on a Sunday. Brady shows up to church with his coffee cup. He's like, "You gotta smell this." And I'm like, "Okay, this is it's probably really good, really sweet, something." Hands it to me, and I felt like straight out of the gate of smelling it, I was gonna go fail a drug test. Um, it smelled awful.
It was, remember all those times I had said, man, this box seems really like they've played it safe. They've gone really
They
baseline. And
faked
then
it.
we got this one was like, whoa,
Yes.
whoa. Like we just
Yeah.
walked into to a metal concert at Dos Amigos,
Yes. Yes.
you
I
know.
had the bag. So knowing how it smelled, I made it Monday morning. Um, on the 22nd. I made it, but I also no, I'm sorry. I think it was Tuesday because I made the 23rd to go with it because I was like, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like it, but I gotta do it. It's the advent calendar. So I made two different cups and I took them with me to work. I got to work. I took a sip of it and I gagged and I said, I can't drink that. And so I had my other one. I'm sitting here working, drinking day 22 or 23, going about it, whatever. And I guess I was working on something and I grabbed over here and I drank it, caught me off guard. Oh, hit that gag reflex real bad,
Man,
but
I can honestly say that's the first Onyx coffee that I've had that I did not care for. And I really don't know that it's necessarily them at fault 100%. I just don't care for that. Whatever that process is and that whatever they were
Fermented.
going for there, I'm sorry, I didn't care for
Yeah,
that at all.
we left that out. The process was fermented. Maybe
Co
that'll give y'all an
yeah,
idea of what.
co-ferment where they are putting some kind of other fruit or liquid with the coffee beans and while it ferments. But I don't know. That just
Yeah.
that was not what that it was. Honestly, the taste was not as bad as the smell. The smell is what killed it for me. I couldn't get past the smell.
The smell was it smelled like something dead. Um, the taste, I think I would say you're correct with the taste. That's not saying, hey, this really wasn't that bad if you can get past the smell. It was still bad, and I rated it a .7.
0.7. I mean, I
Yeah.
gave it a few points just to hit
No,
the.
you can't drink it, Brady. You can't drink it.
I I I did not drink the whole. I made it twice. The one you had that Sunday morning was the first time that I tried to make it. I made it again. I gave it a 3.4.
No. Here's why it
Listen,
wasn't a
listen.
zero. Here's why I actually ranked it. Because that second drink, that accidental drink that I took, I actually drank it and could hold it down for a little bit and swallowed it. And so I gave it a point. I was like, I can't give it a zero. So I gave it a .7. Like it
Well,
was that
this
bad for me.
it was so rough that I normally won't go to the comment section. I try to try to stay in my own lane. But I went to the ONYX comment section for that day on their Instagram. And let's just say we weren't the only ones that were smelling what we were smelling and tasting what we were tasting.
Yeah.
And I think you even texted me that day and you were like, I want to meet somebody that actually enjoys to drink. And there was
Yeah.
a few people on that, on the post that were like, this was incredible. Thanks for putting it in the thing. And
Those are those
I'm
mushroom
sorry,
coffee drinkers.
the drip coffee reviews is not one of those people.
No. No. Hey, we're gonna move on though, because we're trying to keep this on somewhat of a time schedule for you guys. But anyway, 21. If
We
if you
had to
want to
spend a
get a little
minute
bit of
talking about that. Yeah.
if you want to get a little bit of comedy, go check out Onyx. They posted it every day, and go to day 21 and just read it, read comments. If you want some beans, I mean, I'm not going to make them, so you can have them. Let me know. So anyway, we're going to move
Oof.
on. Day 22, we have Kenya El Shaddai Coffee Estate Natural, dark chocolate, melon, blackberry, and raisin. What do you think?
Really nice. Fruit forward. To me, it got a little more chocolatey as it sat.
Yeah.
7.4. We're
Okay.
back in. We're back in the norm of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I gave it a 7.5. I agree. It was one of those real smooth. Um, I could drink a couple cups of that and be perfectly happy. So,
Yeah.
um, all right, day 23, Guatemalan El
El
Socorro
Socorro Maracatura.
Maracatura.
Hey, you nailed it.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
That's good. Um,
What'd you think?
I really don't have a whole lot to say about this, other than I thought it was excellent. 7.9.
I thought it was really good too. Okay, the last 2 days got really good for me. This was an 8.2. Yeah, I think I drank the entire bag. Like I
That
think
was
I
good.
made
Had
cup
a
after cup.
I don't know about you, but it had definitely had super like nice apple, like a red apple note. I thought it was great.
I had two things I wrote down. Where is it? Boom.
Floral apple, 8.2. Bam.
Boom. Cool. All right. Last but not least, we got day 24. Panama Hacienda Esmeralda Geisha. What you think?
I wish that I could afford to drink this coffee every day. Um, did you look at the price for a
I
bag of
didn't.
this?
No.
$150 for a 10-ounce bag.
Why? The geishas are more,
The
right?
geisha, it's just that it's a limited quantity. That plant
Mhm.
is more sought after,
Yeah.
and they know it, so they don't grow as much of it. 8.5. Thought it was great. And
8.6.
I think I hyped myself up knowing that, oh man, we got that geisha on the last day.
Yeah.
Uh, I just, that was a great coffee. They bookended it. Aponte Village day one, excellent. Panama Hacienda Esmeralda, excellent. 8.5.
Yeah. Yeah, day 1, day 14, day 23, and day 24 were probably my top 4. With that one, I think I have to go back and check, it's been a minute. I think that one was the top of my list, and it should be at that price. Um, but again, that 23 and 24, I drank the entire I was home, I was off work, I took off, and so I was just making coffee all morning long, and I drank the entire bag for both of those, which is not a lot of coffee, it's a small bag, but
Yeah.
just letting you know, like, I went back to the well and I have a
Well,
lot of coffee bags from this podcast on the shelf, so
what's cool is, seeing some of these producers. Like now we have a list of all these producers, and you can go search around other roasters too, because Onyx is not the only one that has partnerships with these people. So like I might be looking around for something from Hacienda Esmeralda
yeah,
just to see what's available. I don't
yeah,
know that I can do $150 a bag, but
mhm,
um,
no,
one of these days.
yeah, for sure, but, I mean, overall, just to give a quick 10-second recap for me, so we can wrap this up, glad I did the Onyx advent calendar. I didn't do it last year when you told me to. I'm glad I did it this year. I was a little bit underwhelmed, but I think that's I you ever see, like, a movie your friend tells you about and they're, like, telling you it's the best movie, you go watch it and you kinda I think you overhyped this a little bit for me, and we've had some really good coffees in the last 6 months, and so, these were still good coffees, but I think in my head, because we overhyped it, I expected, like, 24 days of just having my mind blown, and that's just
Yeah,
not realistic, so I think that's partially on us. I think these were good coffees. I would encourage you to try it next year, um, and I'm glad we did this, so
yeah. I thought they really played it safe the first 2.5 weeks, and then we got to that one, and it was like, well, that was a little too far for me. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. So,
yeah,
um, no, overall, I think I kind of agree. I wasn't like, man, that they just smacked it out of the park for 24 days. I thought there was some really good stuff, and then there were some that were average coffees. Like I would hold anything that Hunter does at 12 gate up to most of those
yeah,
and say that it's as good or better. You know, thought the package. I will say I thought the packaging was way better this year. Last year it was like an accordion style thing, and it just kind of fell apart throughout the month. This one held up pretty good. So
yeah, yeah. So again,
it's, I mean, it's a lot of money, but some of the coffees you're getting are stuff that you would not normally get to experience, like that last one. Um, so it's kind of you weigh your pros and cons and
yeah,
go
yeah,
from there. I will say, I have been looking around at other Advent calendars, or other folks that do Advent, and there's some that I might have us both do next year,
okay.
just
Sweet.
splitting beans. So
Well, I think I think that's a good place to leave it because we left you on a cliffhanger because now you have to come back next December to see which advent calendar we're doing. So you have to hang with us for 12 more months. And
that's right.
anyway, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed the advent review with us. I hope you learned a little bit. If you had it, I hope you scored along with us. Let us know your thoughts. Again, if you want day 21 beans, jump on Onyx's Instagram. Check it out. Ask me or Brady. I'm sure Brady still has his bean too. So, but
Nope, I
anyway.
dumped them.
All right. Well, I kept mine just almost as a prank. So, but anyway, thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe. Find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. But this is Jake.
This is Brady.
Drip out.